Hello everybody, welcome back to Sharon from Vivid Days. Today you're going to see how I created that abstract oceanscape piece. I'm going on a journey, I'm learning how to let go, I'm learning how to just embrace the journey that the art will take me on and be willing to learn along the way. My objective is to just find that meditative state, use my sensories, and create a feeling. The paints I've put down are some household paints that I am trying to utilise up, along with some Prussian blue and some white. Palette knife, my fingers, and a little paintbrush is the materials I use. And the first part of this, you see me just playing around, mixing colours on the canvas, experimenting with loose strokes, and trying to find what this piece is trying to tell me it wants to be. For people who are regular visits to my channel, you will know that I am drawn to the ocean. And today, this was obviously what I was channeling. It just re-energizes my soul. It takes me to a happy place. And I just love the colours and the tones used in it. The goal for me was to try and help you see an ocean, help me connect with it without it being a precise ocean piece. Now, me and Neil had a little conversation that he said, you can see it's an ocean. It definitely is an abstract. I'm not studied art. I don't know what's abstract, impressionistic, loose strokes. I don't really know. But what I'm trying to do is not sit down and think, this is where my horizon should be. These are where my clouds should be. But I want to go into the state where it comes in front of me and then I work with it. And I want you to be able to connect with what it's meant to be without it being precise. And I found that the loose strokes that I had towards the front as I start to layer it and build it actually from a distance looks more realistic. And it was just fun. The first section you see, I keep reworking it until I'm happy. And that's what you need to do. Don't be afraid of that. I kept bringing in the dark tones and the light tones and the white. I'd bring in my sand. I'd wipe it out until I found something I was happy with. The benefits of me adding quite a bit of paint, and the first one being the household paint, they were quite wet, which meant that you had the gift of being able to blend for a considerable amount of time. When you see me start to get it goes to the new level, is when I've had a break from it, let it dry, and then I came down and I started to work with my brush, because I came down and I had a look at what I enjoyed, what I didn't, and maybe what I wanted to experiment with. If you haven't already, please consider giving me a like, subscribe, and if you think this content is valuable, please share. It really does help my channel, and it also encourages me to keep sharing my art with you. Now on YouTube, I'm mainly known as a resin artist and mixed media, but I do brushworks. I just love exploring art, and I need to keep creating, I need to keep evolving and learning and challenging myself. And I don't just want to stick with one thing and stay stagnant, or I don't know what I'm trying to say. Stick to just one thing and that's all I'm known for. And the minute I feel that I am just locked into one particular type, I think art would become a little bit boring for me, because it is all about helping my brain relax, learning new skills, and also just being proud of the progress. If you are somebody who is new to this type of art, please don't be discouraged. Just keep learning, keep having a go and evolving, because the more you practice, like any muscle memory, you will see improvements. And I encourage you to put your art around somewhere so you can see your progress. And every so often you'll take a step forward, and you will impress yourself when you stand back and you can say, wow, I did that. It was around here. I could see where I wanted to take the image, but I was fighting it. I was trying to think, well, what am I trying to articulate? As I was putting it down, I was trying to battle not make it look like it does when I do my brushwork. But at the same time, I wanted to work on things that I enjoyed, and I was just doing the dance with it. I was going backwards and forwards, and I quite like some of the effects I was getting with what would be the beach area, and I love those tones of that pigment that I used to start with, which was the household paint, and I'd lost that in the ocean. So you may be more proficient than me. You may be able to get your ocean and your beach down pat, but I think sometimes it's just worth sticking with it until you're happy, and then it sort of comes together. What I was feeling is it balanced? Does it make sense? Have I got a sense of movement? Is it loose? So many questions, and I really did nearly put it in the bin, stop recording this, and I thought, no, my commitment's always been to be an honest artist with you all and show my raw vulnerability that I don't get it right. I just, I'd say stumble my way around it, but it is just trial and error and finding out what I enjoy, as I've said before. And you'll see I'll keep coming back to the ocean, blending it into the front. If I lose a certain colour that I enjoy, I'll add it back. But this part here helped me practice with what I wanted it to look like and feel like. And I think once I let go and it became loose in the sky with the clouds and where it meets the front, it actually started to look more realistic. You'll notice that I keep bringing the skyline down, and then I'll go take my ocean back and then bring my sand area. But it was all fine in the end, and I feel like I'm repeating myself now, and I don't know if I'm going to be able to add any more value with speaking out loud about what I'm doing at this stage. I think it's a watch me video really from now. I'm just trying to talk out loud as far as to help you understand my thoughts. And you're going to see me with the clouds, just trying to get a subtle blending between the horizon and the ocean, and a subtle blending between where the beach and the ocean is, and just make sure that there's some beautiful tones coming through. Anyway, I'm Sharon, I'm digressing. Thank you for coming along with this journey with me, even if it's just 5 minutes, or if you watch the whole video. But even though these videos get far less viewings than my resin art videos, I am determined to stick with it and share it with you, and hopefully I might start to build up some people that enjoy this kind of work, because I know I'm loving it and I will keep sharing it with you. Anyway, let me know what you think to this. Let me know what emotions you have. Let me know if it looks like an ocean to you. Oh, lost my brush then there. I won't chuck it away though, it's still one of my favourites. Anyway, if you are inspired, hashtag Sharon Lindley inspired me, and yeah, give it a go. See you on the next video. Bye bye.